name is Florence. I work as a talent acquisition specialist. I'm a recruiter per se.
My name is Engineer Izo. I'm the man with the longest cock in Africa. Nice to meet you.
Woo.
Deep.
Wow. Hi guys, my name is Pamela. I'm a student.
Why?
God.
Why are you like this?
All right, guys. So my name is Samuel Elvis. You can call me Sammy. You can also call me I'm That Sammy. I'm a fashion stylist. I'm a model. I'm a content creator. I am an account executive. I work in a PR agency. I do voice. Introduce yourself. It's called selling.
Let me continue.
That is what you are a politician.
I've not added that one to my portfolio.
In general, I'm a politician.
No, I've not added that one to my portfolio yet.
In conclusion.
Your lifestyle is politics.
Don't cut my flow.
Just
No,
keep
that
it
is the
going.
flow. That is the flow.
Whether we laugh or
Your flow
not.
is just from the governor. Flow with us.
Okay, I'll flow. So,
I don't want to
Okay.
laugh.
We'll lose next.
is that all
Over
for
to you.
me? That's not all. The list is endless.
So I'm
Don't
going
worry.
to cut it short.
So that camera,
Yeah. For today.
Okay, hello everyone, I'm Ilu Emina. People who know me call me Ilu. I'm a musician, a
Who know you?
writer, and a chef.
Aw,
Hey, chef.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, nice. I like people that
that,
cook.
man.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't?
Are you single?
Yeah, I am actually.
Oh my God, I'm
Are you
single
ready
as
to
well.
Nobody will mingle in the cup.
As well.
Nobody will mingle in this cup. Without my permission.
No, serious, it's not.
You want to deny it? I lie.
Deny am.
Is that
I'm serious, it's not.
I don't think Lagos is small. I think the thing with Lagos is there are so many different communities in Lagos. So you have people who are going to a certain place, talking with certain people, and they're just moving in that particular sphere of Lagos, and they may not be aware of like what's going on outside of that the bubble of the community they have. So it's actually like, okay, yes, geographically it's small. But on the social scene, socially, it's a rather large place because a lot of things are going on in Lagos.
I thought Sammy was a
Is that-
politician. Because you started your statement with, I don't think Lagos is small. Then later say geographically, Lagos is small.
But I
It's like when I said I don't think Lagos is small, I meant like Lagos has a social entity, something like
in
that.
terms of geographical aspect,
Geographically, it's small. I
But
wanted to
because Lagos is
clarify that.
overpopulated,
Yeah, it's
so you
big.
just feel
So
like
many
Lagos is a big
communities
place,
here.
So I think, sorry, in the context she's asking is Lagos in terms of everybody knowing everybody, not in the joke. So that's like
So everyone
one
knowing
side.
everybody, yeah, it ties into what I said no. Because people know who are in their own communities.
Okay, so let me. I object.
that's what I
I
feel.
actually object to that
Yeah, that's
because
what I
Lagos is small and everybody knows everybody in the sense that you've heard of this word, the 1% of the 1%.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody has like a status quo in Lagos. So if you're in the executive region, let me use executive face, you would know everybody one way or the other. Now it's just like water. Now when you spill water, it goes round or it will come across stations. You understand? So in Lagos, now I've not met you now, but I'll meet you someday, and I'll meet someone that knows you. But there's a connection in Lagos State. So once I everybody come down to this place because this is where it happens, right? I don't know you, but if I meet your friend, I'll know you.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you don't know I don't know you, but I know a friend of yours that you don't know I know.
Yeah.
That's one thing about Lagos. So if I know this friend, I'll definitely come across Pamela one day. So that's how Lagos is. It's like, it's very small. So there's a circle and a circle and in another circle.
So if
More
you're in
like-
any of this circle, you must definitely know.
Yeah, so if you're in this circle that is big, you will know the big man. But from that big man, there's a smaller circle.
yeah.
The PA is in the smaller circle. And it comes like that and like that. And it comes down to the layman or the poor man on the street or the... So that's
Layman also fashion. Everybody know the layman. But don't everybody know the big man.
So I kind of
Wonderful.
think that the only difference, because I get what you said and I actually agree with it. I just feel the only difference between my point and yours is the timing when so and so person from
Gets to
a
meet another
circle
person.
or a bubble community, as I said, will get to know this other person. Yeah. only a matter of time. When I said like communities, obviously communities are not islands; they're connected. Like maybe there is an acting community, there is like a community of musicians of a particular genre. They'll get to meet each other at some point. So I feel that's the only difference. So I agree with what you said actually. Okay, something I love about Lagos, to be honest, is Lagos perfectly expresses everything
Have you
about
been to a
Nigeria.
strip club
Yeah, no.
in Lagos?
Every like
there's
Lagos
one
expresses
there.
everything. So like there are some certain people in Lagos who have never been to any of these big hotels or like the island or whatever, and they are Lagosians. They have their own story in Lagos, and there are some certain people who like expatriates who come here. And maybe they are only rolling in some certain parts of Lagos, and then they have a different view of Lagos from somebody who is like living in somewhere like.
Yeah, I get. I don't want to cut you.
Like, do
so,
you get what I'm trying
like I said,
to
in
say?
my opinion, we get to meet each other in Lagos. Like I said, we have different faces. So the expatriates have a face in Lagos State, right?
Yeah.
And they get to meet each other.
Of course.
One way or the other, they're connected. Business, whatever face you are in this Lagos.
So what I
you
was
would
saying is
meet
that you are mostly meeting people, but within your community.
within your community,
From
then,
time-
then it comes across.
sometimes
Then it's
you
spread.
may come
Just-
across.
I use. So it's about meeting people. So it will take time.
But we're
It will
kind
take.
of
It will
like
take
in
time.
similar communities, yeah.
Oh yeah, but it will take time. And I've met people far away from my community.
Yeah.
I've met people that are actually into something I don't do, but due to there's a connection, there's always bridging that gap or bridging the whole thing. So that's how it is. So I think Lagos, you can get to meet everybody, but it will take time.
Yeah, I think
time.
that's the devil in the detail. You can meet
You
everyone,
can, yeah.
but it's not like because Lagos has a very thriving middle class.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why it's very possible for you to like meet everyone, but generally everyone doesn't know everyone in Lagos,
Yes.
like
You can
physically,
meet
but you
someone.
can,
So
you
can,
can,
yes.
is
but
the word there.
yeah,
You
can
can.
is the word that I feel
Yeah.
is the best there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lifestyle.
Yes, we are outside
I
though.
don't think so.
I think
Yes, we
girls are
outside. It's girls now.
girls are outside more than the guys, you know, because the guys are coming out because of the girls. So by proportion, the girls are occupying the clubs, the lounges, and the guys want to see the girls. So I would think girls are out more.
Yes,
Sorry,
And
sorry.
shopping
I
more.
don't know why I'm on the defense side of objecting people today, but yeah, maybe that's what it's about.
It's
Right? I'm
beautiful.
objecting what he's saying.
Okay.
Guys are actually more outside than girls. That's why in parties you hear one guy is paying 1,000 and the girl is paying 200 naira to enter a party because they want more. No, because they want more girls at the party. It happens. They'll be like, guys should pay, girls are free. So in that context, they are trying to tell you they want girls outside because girls don't come outside for parties.
No, they're making it
they-
cheaper.
they're
making it cheaper
They're
for
making it
girls
cheaper.
so
So
that
the guys
girls
will be
can-
there. Then the guys will come.
I know,
in.
I get what you're saying,
That's
but
the thing.
in the question, it's who comes out more in clubs and all of that.
Have you been
The
to
guys-
Lucky Phase 1?
I've been, sorry?
So from the beginning of the
Sorry, you asked the
junction to
question.
the
That's the
end.
question. That's, I think that's a
It's
subtle
all
shade.
girls. I don't see any
I
boys
think
there.
that's a subtle
I don't see any
shade.
boys standing on the
Huh?
I don't see any
Standing
boys
on the
standing on the
road.
road there.
No, standing on
All
no.
girls.
You're actually no. Standing on the road is quite
But this-
different.
No, but they're
but they're
out.
all
They're
outside.
outside.
They're
They're all
outside.
out. No,
Sorry,
I
it's
understand.
one
And the men
outside.
come outside for them.
I get your point, but the thing is, girls don't come outside unless they want to come outside.
Yeah.
And
The
guys
question-
don't go outside except girls
Guys
go
don't-
outside.
guys don't lie.
That's simple now.
Oh my,
That's the
see,
truth.
guys,
And that's why
guys.
I feel like
But
guys go outside,
sorry, do you know sometimes
No,
guys,
You would be like,
guys
go with
ball,
your friends.
guys actually ball sometimes without girls in the picture. They go for,
It's
they
very
go for.
hard to see
It's
that.
rare.
I know. The contest is.
That only happened in 1997.
No,
very
you don't
rare.
get. No.
Where five
Guys
guys
are
don't
come
get
out
coming
for
to
by
Lagos.
themselves.
No,
and
you
the
don't
next is
get.
like,
That was in
come
1997.
around your friends and everything. Make sure the guys are there.
I
and everything.
understand.
That's the
No,
thing.
I understand. You get my point. The thing is, girls come outside. I'm not contending that. The thing is, guys come out the most, but they want girls to fill up the gap also.
How often do you go to clubs?
Oh goodness, Lord! You don't
No, I
want
want
to. You
to
don't want.
know,
You
I
don't.
want
You
to
don't.
know,
You
I
don't.
want to know
You
now.
don't want
Because
to.
when you go to
You
club,
don't want.
most
You don't
times
want
you
to
get
know.
ladies
I
involved.
am not really giving into club, but when I go to club,
So when you go to club, what's the ratio? Guys and ladies.
in a club,
Yeah.
now I think sometimes it's more guys than girls in some
No,
clubs.
but-
Which of the
In
club
some
have you been
clubs.
to? Which of the club have you been to?
Have you been to South?
No, I'm just trying to imagine.
Have you
like,
been to
where you
South?
have more
You want to
guys
hear
than-
clubs? Have you been to South?
I don't know club.
You liar. For the pit of hell.
Wait, is this
I just
question
feel-
is this question specifically for like club spaces?
No,
like
exactly, in general.
general.
No, I'm saying in general. So I'm talking about in
To be
general.
honest, I feel like I'm on the fence with this. I've never felt I've seen more of a gender outside. I feel I see both of them equally. At least that's my own personal.
Okay,
opinion.
that's yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
But
see it.
because now,
you see, you mentioned, for example, the ladies of the evening who are on the road,
The workers of iniquity.
and
The workers of iniquity.
and who are they there for? They are male customers, so I feel everyone is available.
so but Izzo narrowed it down to club. That's why it went down.
I'm
that
sorry.
day.
I'm
So
sorry.
so the thing is now the question is who comes out the most, right? And I think guys come out the most because they want to walk.
They're awesome.
They are everywhere. They are hustling.
Ladies are hustling
So no, I understand. I am not. I am
you
not
can't
demeaning
see
the.
ladies
I'm not
actually.
seeing. No, I'm not.
Club.
I'm not.
But then,
Electric
Izzo
Facebook.
now. Izzo died. No, it's not personal. No, it's not personal.
Everybody
No,
have their own
Izzo.
personal opinion
Yeah.
I'm just saying
about
for
it.
you, guys are outside more,
Yeah.
right? To you as a person, that's what you feel. Me as a
And
person,
obviously,
feel-
I want to have a
totally have
I want to
their
have a
own
structure to
opinion
my
about
answer. I want to have a structure to my answer. Now, Izzo actually took the question to another lane by
He's
bringing the club
streamlining
thing.
the club
So
stuff.
that's why guys are outside the most. Do you know why? Go outside right now in the street of Lagos and just stand for 10 minutes at the Ikeja City Mall. And see how guys are like trying to get on the
Yes.
buses. They're trying to go. This is Friday, right?
Yeah.
You see guys are everywhere.
That's because
now
then-
you
Wait, no.
no.
Let me challenge
I'm
you.
not
Check the
saying,
buses.
I'm not
Check
saying,
the buses.
I'm not saying girls.
No,
I'm not
no,
saying girls
sorry.
are not out. You guys are
Check
not
the
getting
buses.
me.
You will see the guys.
ratio is
Check the Uber. Why are you not checking the Uber? The girls are there. The girls are right in
oh,
the
they
Ubers.
want
Check the Ubers
Why
and
you-
the boats. Who are occupying the Ubers and the boats?
sophisticated life, obviously.
What's
That's
sophisticated life?
sophisticated.
And they are like
The
in fives and fives
the-
and
now-
series
now
minimum.
the guys are actually jumping on buses, yeah?
And the girls are in the Uber. You're not counting the Uber.
I think it's a different dimension.
No, but he's trying to quantify the guys in the buses and
No, because I
People
see.
might not buy it.
No, I'm not trying to like demean the female gender in any form. They actually go out to hustle. I get the context. But the thing is, guys are actually outside more in Lagos than girls. The ratio is
That's
three.
right.
The
are we
ratio,
talking about the fun
the-
life or
you know
hustling life?
everything. She
Not
said,
in
who
all
comes out?
areas, in
I got the
all
question is who
areas,
comes
in
out
all
from
areas.
Lagos more?
No,
Who is in Lagos the most, right?
Who they speak back?
That's the question. So
If it's
Guys,
yeah.
Wait,
Are you
saying?
here? What's
If we're
that
talking
one?
about club, then it's ladies to me.
Yeah,
But then if you're talking about like hustling,
generally,
outside,
it's the guys. The ratio is
I
very
still
clear.
don't buy into it. Thank you.
Everybody have their opinion.
Well,
Yeah, thank
I was
you.
just speaking in general, like with a simplistic concept of human beings outside of enclosed spaces, like houses or like their homes or whatever. I don't, in general, like that. This.
Wait, if I leave my house, if I leave
I
my
don't
house,
feel-
if I leave my house to my friend's house, would you call that outside? Is that going out?
No, that
I'm talking about outside.
Okay,
Outside
we're talking
does not
about,
mean-
we're talking
outside does
about
not
public
mean-
places.
not just
no,
public.
outside
Like
does not
here
mean-
now, we are outside. We don't
outside.
want-
Outside, no,
Be
outside just
outside.
mean outside. What she's saying is just like a general, like outside, meaning that who is there,
Yeah,
Who's
not
out
in
there?
your house.
Like,
Who is
not in your
out
house,
there?
don't cover your space,
and who
just
is out
outside.
there. Guys are out there. Yeah, girls are trying to like
Girls
get.
are also
No,
out
oh
there.
no! I said no.
Come
Girls are
on.
trying to. They are doing it. They are trying though. Yeah,
You
but
said they are trying. Guys, they are trying.
What do you think about the term fake it till you make it?
I think the whole world is operating on that order.
can you?
We're all trying to fake it. Like, especially here in this Lagos.
Yeah.
Everybody is kind of a liar. Because when you go into some cruise, go to
Girls are
club.
more of the liars.
No. I disagree. I disagree. Guys are liars.
Girls
The
are
ladies are bloody liars. Yeah, ladies are bloody liars.
That's it.
You cannot compare. I don't think there's any.
So it's not like, no, as a lady, it's not like we're liars. We might not just be totally honest.
Oh,
We're
oh,
not
oh.
lying.
Leave your honesty to
It's
yourself.
just-
She said, "Take it, you make it the word." I believe in the word because you know why?
Excuse me,
Girls,
I think we need to set a baseline for this. What's the definition of fake until you make it?
I don't
Oh.
the general
my
saying in Lagos that you have to fake,
Fake
like
it.
example,
life.
fake
Fake
life,
life now.
Just a general
Go to-
fake life now.
Uh-uh.
Oh, you have- you have a
Wearing branded
Lambo-
clothes,
You have a-
feel like you're in that line.
You have a
Buying,
Lamborghini.
going to a
You
club
rent.
to
You
do
rented a
over.
Lamborghini just to impress your friends at the party. That's fake it till you make it.
Okay.
But you know one thing about that life.
I don't support
You know,
that.
I
So
feel
that,
that
that
life.
might be in a bigger space. What you just said.
Yeah.
But I
No,
totally-
that's
I
same
believe-
thing now. It's same thing.
No, I'm not disputing what you
There are
said.
different
What you
levels
said.
to it.
Yeah,
I'm just
different
saying there are
levels.
different levels to it. She said it's that deep. I'm like, okay, it might not be that deep. But when it comes to a smaller,
But people
even
do that.
when you're trying to get a job, sometimes you have to like to get a job.
Yeah.
As a recruiter,
Sorry,
I've seen some
I
people
did
give
not like to get my
excuses
job. I was
like,
honest. I was 100% honest.
What?
I was 100%
So you're
100%
saying
honest.
In terms of your skills,
I was 100% honest.
experience.
I was 100% honest.
Is the word honor?
Nice. Congratulations to you.
Me, I've never.
Because you know why? I believe in what I can do. Don't worry.
Okay.
So the word fake it to make it exists, and I believe in
Yeah,
it.
it exists.
And we are
I
all
won't even
fake
lie.
here right now.
It's
So
that
are you
is-
saying
How are
that
we fake?
The authenticity in a human
it
is
depends on how fake you want to make that.
sorry.
thing.
The measure now, the authenticity in a human is 0.5 in every human being. I'm telling you the honest truth. Every human being here is fake right now. Izo is fake. I'm fake.
How?
Now,
Where
fake.
did you get
Fake-
it?
No.
Fake
I didn't have a problem when you said
Fake
it.
does not
I didn't have a problem when you said. But when you now call my name to it, now I'm interested.
Okay.
Why? You can say Sammy, I'm fake.
You are fake.
But
bro.
what is that?
You know why? You know
Fake
why?
from where?
I have a question.
But no, sorry.
How can you
for
give
your
that as a
question? For your question, I didn't spill a drink. So the thing is, fake it till you make it gives you more. I think the word is. I think gives you more.
advantage?
No, I think like a catalyst. Now it gives you more reaction to do more. Now you're lying about something, and you know you might be caught.
It's not necessarily lying.
No, yeah,
Just
you're
like
you're,
faking
and
is
you're
lying.
okay.
You're
You're
lying
wearing
about that
you're wearing
thing,
an
though.
impression. That's the word. You're wearing an impression.
lie.
And obviously, you might be caught one day. You'd have to double your hustle in getting that stuff. So that's what's about it. So we're all. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fake it till you make it. Because at a point in your life, you were once like that too.
Yes.
I remember there's a time in my life. I don't want to share experiences, but yeah, I was.
Share, please.
Oh yeah, okay, let me share. So there was a point in my life where I was trying to not really okay, now people actually saw my work and they're like, oh, so you did this, you did that, you did this. Now for credibility, I had to add more. Oh, I've done this, I've done that. I haven't done that. Like, you said no job. No, on my job, I've not
Okay,
lied.
continue.
But on my personal hustle, I have lied because you know why?
No, it's not. It's not.
No,
It's
it's talking about
farming.
No.
No, you don't get.
No.
No, we're talking about my recent job. Like she was asking about my recent job. And I said I've never lied about that
Oh,
one.
okay.
No, the personal hustle is, yeah, I am a stylist, like I said earlier. So I want to deliver a clothes for a client. You would have to lie that you have
Yeah.
styled the word, the cream de la cream of Lagos State.
Even
Even if you don't style the cream de la cream, just for you to have a plus in your portfolio.
Sure.
So we do that. Like I've gone for commercials that I had to tell them I've worked for this brand, I've worked for this brand. Why? Because it gives you a leverage, it gives you a top. So we've all done this one way. You might not know, directly or indirectly, you've done this.
So
But I just feel-
make it is necessary.
It's not
To
necessary.
some
Oh.
extent, so you just have to.
It's,
you don't even have
I
a
feel it's
choice,
a
you have
device you
do
need to
it.
learn how to use. It can injure
Is that
you.
marry
if
you?
don't use it properly.
Yeah, it can, or it can
But
make
it can
you.
actually be
About
a
faking it
benefit
till
for
you
you
make
if you
it
use it properly.
The more you fake it, like you just
Let me shock you.
Sorry, but you know,
But
in
to be
Lagos,
honest,
if
yeah.
you fake it and you don't make it, you have to go back to your village.
As in,
No, but
That's
to
it.
be honest,
Yeah, you
to be
cannot
honest,
live with the depression.
When I say
At
it's a
all.
device, I'm speaking about a specific instance. If you want to create a trail of lies to the point where you make it, I don't actually advise that because
Nobody
it will cause
advises.
you a lot
nobody,
of trouble.
nobody
It's just
does.
that-
It's just that.
Yeah,
like,
a
just
trail
find
of
yourself
lies is a problem.
That's so
But I'm a
much.
kind of person that feels like
You can make- you
lying
can make
is
the
not
cap
a
of
sin.
lies.
You can use it as a device sometimes in certain instances.
Yeah.
But
Like I
when,
use mine for
but
my
when you
benefits.
have a string of lies, you build up things on lies. That's a problem, actually.
But how come?
But you
can use it
How
at
come
certain
there's no
times.
problem with our Nigerian politicians?
But
They're
fake
doing
it
very
to
well.
make it necessarily don't mean lies.
They've lied all their life and they are doing fine.
No, you,
They are not doing fine.
Because they are still sitting
I
with
don't.
the
They're
money.
just trying
My
to
definition
look
of
fine.
success
they're
may be
kind
different
of
from yours,
lies,
but I don't feel they are
yeah,
doing
to
fine.
make it though.
So.
No, but that one you don't know that.
But
In
you-
the
wait,
world,
you
fake it, you
won't
make it,
know.
they've made it.
And I don't feel like theirs was faking till they made it. Like
It's
how
different.
exactly?
They
were-
They
they
were
were
lying and acting
I
a
can see
part.
connections of how they got there. A connection is not faking it till you make it or something.
Yeah.
Like they're set it. Obviously, they're different people, different instances. So I can't speak in general. But what particular case of theirs can you bring up that was them faking it till they made it? Like lying from when they were poor to when they got there.
Promising you a glorious future.
But that's
under
not-
No, but they were already there.
Wait, am I
They were
getting it
already
wrong?
there
Am I
then.
getting it wrong?
Yeah,
Faking it
Yeah,
to make it
faking
is
it till you
different.
make
It's
it is
different.
when
Lying
faking it till you make it is when you
completely
enter a keke to go buy an iPhone.
And you're
14,
no.
something like
That's
I don't know.
I think no.
That's not even faking it till you make it. It's like,
is like I'm coming down to the cock.
yeah.
And I'm telling Izzo that my ride just dropped me, but my
Yes,
man,
exactly.
bro, I stopped at the bus
Yeah,
and
with
I
the
dragged down.
tricycle.
I swear.
That's making
Yeah.
it to make it so. That's not like built on a lie. That no, we know they're liars.
Yes.
Everybody's a liar.
Okay.
But faking it
Well,
to
you
make
need
it
to
is like
generalize,
faking to make it like you're wearing a clothes, which is not
Yeah.
your clothes. No,
Yeah.
I don't mean you're borrowing a clothes. You're wearing a clothes. Meaning you're wearing an impression. For people to see that, oh, this boy is this. You're
I
all
was-
luxury, but you're not luxury.
I actually
Like
watched
a
it.
double life.
I
So
actually
That's the
watched
word,
the
yes.
film.
Double life,
Okay.
yeah.
I actually
Okay.
watched the film, some cool Nigerian film. It was from like the recent years. It was called His Excellency or something. There was a particular girl who was an influencer. She was living in this area where she was like in one room. So like she set up half of the room so well that it looked like this and looked like she was living somewhere on the island.
okay.
And then do you know what? She was always like saying when she goes to events how she's wearing Givenchy and Balmain and Coco Chanel and so on. And actually what she was doing is she was getting
Okrika.
second-hand Okrika,
Yeah.
hand-me-down stuff.
Yeah, she
in fact,
was.
she was into it so much that she had a dealer who used to bring it to her house.
house.
That was how bad it was. Sometimes she would have a connection that a musician just finished shooting something on a set. She
go there.
ran into the private jet and quickly said, "Okay, please snap me."
But-
and then she posted it on
So
Instagram.
I don't want to
and
cut
it's
you
that
short, but
kind of
fake it
life,
till you
so
make it
it's-
is also very
That's-
easy.
It's crazy.
It's not so very easy.
hard work
So you have to
It's
keep
not
up.
easy.
Yeah,
You have to
it's
keep
hard
up.
work and
You
it's
have to
difficult.
keep
You're
up
always
because
on
now, like,
game.
It can get you in
what he's
trouble.
saying. I remember the movie, and the girl
Yeah.
had to pay to enter the private jet. She
Yeah.
still had to pay. So fake it to make it, like, you cannot be broke to fake it till you make it.
Yes,
You can't be broke.
broke.
You cannot be broke to fake it till you make it.
But Brisky did.
Sorry, he did for how many minutes?
I faked it. Put pure water for there. But now
No,
done
if
the
you are
surgery.
upgrading your fake it till you make it, you have
But
to have
that's
Yeah.
the thing.
That's-
You're upgrading now. But it's not from
What-
the stage.
what if
The
it doesn't
stage
have-
was-
faking it.
What if it doesn't have what it's
But my
saying?
guy, but he's making it. That's
No,
the word.
that's
He's
making
making
No,
it.
but
it.
Risky is now faking and making at the
He's
same
faking
time.
and making.
Yeah.
So it,
But
No, and to be honest, I'm not taking a shade at Bobrisky. All businessmen do it. Like there was a time Donald Trump, he got bankrupt, but he had a lot of connections that he had made before, and he was able to leverage off of those. When he's making proposals, he would come confidently, like he has hundreds of millions of dollars right now, and he's the biggest
But
man
he
in
has-
the
but
world.
he has a
And the
legacy.
confidence will move those people is given the proposal, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, yeah, so this guy is the eighth thing." So it's actually that's why I said it's a device you can use intelligently.
it can
in
make
certain
you or it can
instances.
marry you.
But
Yeah.
if you are doing wanton lying and you are creating so many lies, and you have nothing to back it up, it can get you in trouble at some point.
that's why I said
I agree.
depression, and you have to go back to your
That's
village. So you have to go back to your village and start farming. Exactly. So
Yam and ugu leaves.
or you can sell other stuff.
Okay, do you think there are situations in Lagos that favor men more than women?
There are always situations.
Hmm.
Really favorable.
Do you know anyone?
But if it was
honestly.
Bro, you.
I may be the voice of opposition with this one.
Okay,
Okay.
go on.
How will I put it?
I think. Okay.
Someone should go before me, and so I can articulate my
So
answer properly.
the word is it's a woman's word. We used to hear.
I
We used to
agree.
hear.
I love that.
We used to
I
hear.
agree.
It's
I agree with that.
we
It's
used
a
to hear it's a
woman's
man's word. It's a woman's word.
Lies.
It's a woman's word. My dad, women will be more favored in places than men.
100.
100.
Yeah.
Even in the working environment,
The workspace,
I'm a recruiter,
everywhere.
And I've had cases where company would tell me, as you're recruiting this role, you must recruit females. And these females, they must be this particular height, this particular. You understand? I don't want any guy in my company. I just want strictly ladies. So you get, so I get to see CVs, guys, but I can't.
Man,
I can't
they so
be like,
far.
oh,
Woman, no.
They want us to go to the farm.
I'm going to be doing it right now. It's just the way it is.
But you see me, I cannot carry
To be honest,
cutlass.
I feel like
Oh.
everyone over here, like kind of would be classified as like youth or at least close to it. You should understand like what young people are going through.
Yeah.
You
Izzo,
know that in our country,
Is a youth?
I'm a
not
teenager.
at least he's not far from me. He understands. So like he remembers at least. So like I feel it's not only in Nigeria, like it's in the world. That's why I agree. Like it's a
general
woman's world.
thing, yeah.
Men have to fight a lot more to
Women-
get to where they
I
need
totally-
to
I
get
totally
Women-
agree
than
with
women.
Women
I'm
gets
not
it.
taking away the fact that like some women have to like work and it's innovation like on their own. But to be honest, growing up, you see that like there is an easier route to like make it in life for females rather than like with males. When I would go out, for example, because like I was performing at like a lounge some time ago, I would see that it is like girls' night out, can be done, but like a lot of the time you would see that the men in general have gone to work and like they come there. And the only reason why they're there is like for like the female company that they came with, and they're the ones that are validating like most of the stuff. I'm not saying that like women who work don't come there. Obviously, when I was performing there, I would get tips from both genders, like people are coming. But it's just that as you
From
said,
who more?
as you said, as it's from whom or like that's the thing, and like
You didn't answer that.
didn't answer.
from whom more, I would say. To be very honest, it's most of the time it was like guys who would come up, I think, a bit more. I got from women as well. But a lot of the time, I was going to a lounge. So couples are coming there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like the guy won't like sit down and send the girl to go like give stuff.
Not justify the
He
thing.
would
Who
come.
give you this money?
Yeah,
Who
so
give you?
no, I'm just trying to explain.
Don't
Like
justify that.
a lounge. We all know the people.
No,
that are
explain
there.
that.
Most
Don't
of
put in
the
the
time.
tight corner.
These
It's fine.
guys
It's
give you
fine.
more. It's fine.
So that
we
was
dey
so
try.
that's the thing. So I personally
We dey
believe
try. We dey try.
I personally believe that like the financial road is paved better for females. And it's pretty obvious.
Yet men still give more. What it was.
So everybody agrees.
You guys are making money for ladies, so.
Oh, is that what they told you?
No, to
some
be
extent,
very honest,
to be
to be very
what
honest,
are
to
you
be very
saying?
honest, most males in the world are working as hard as they are to please some ladies. Like to be very honest.
They should come and please
You're
me
making
too.
money mostly because of your wife.
To be very, that's why. To be honest, that's I've always said it that if women vanish from the world
Let
today,
me be honest.
most of the
Sorry.
cars on the road will vanish,
Sorry.
and most
I know,
men will
I know,
stop
but
working as hard.
sorry, I
most,
wanna-
not all.
I want to
As
answer that.
listeners.
Are you asking me a personal question on that?
Okay, yeah, you can
Oh
answer that.
no, I make money for myself and myself alone, and my family,
Don't start.
Okay.
not to please anyone.
Me, I don't believe you anymore.
Okay.
Story.
No, I have to answer this one though.
Craziest
When I was
experience.
working in my
I've never
former
had any
company,
crazy
then I didn't have a car attached to me, so I was using public bus. So this particular day, after work, I was inside the bus in the park, waiting to get so the bus will be filled up and then we'll go. I was wearing a mini skirt, not really that mini.
You don't fuck up already.
No, it was a knee length. It was a knee length. So
next
because I
thing
was
is,
because
why
I was
you no
sitting
naked
down,
now?
because I was sitting down.
That's
and-
Lagos. Why
it
you don't
wasn't-
naked?
But you're not put and finish
It
now.
wasn't even that. It wasn't even that. So because I was sitting down, I crossed my leg. So obviously my gun is going to go up. I was
Yeah.
sitting down already.
And you cross leg in a public bus.
With your short skirt.
Wait, calm down
You
now.
too, show.
Oh,
You
calm
Short skirt,
down.
cross your leg. Come bring
Oh,
her.
calm
Show.
down
For
now.
public
Why you
bus,
guys
they
like
cross
to
leg.
calm
Now,
down?
you sure say na boss, yes, abi? You dey work for boss?
Why I be like public
No,
bus?
we're waiting for the bus to get filled. You
Oh,
understand?
wow.
So there was still space.
There's no
You have to
moving
cross
yet.
leg.
Yes, I just crossed my leg because I was sitting
Okay.
at the edge. You get
Yeah.
so waiting for somebody to sit at the back so we can
Malinda.
just go. All of a sudden, a guy from I don't know where he came from. He just did my leg like this.
I won't see.
I screamed.
I won't see.
I was
OMG.
I was
That's
mortified.
crazy.
I didn't expect that.
You didn't expect it at all.
How was I supposed to expect that? What's
At
that?
all, at all.
How was I
You-
supposed to expect that?
You short skirt, cross your leg.
Nigeria economy will tell you
at first.
that.
But
Are you
after
supposed to
doing
wear that kind
he
of
went
thing?
back, like he stood, like waiting for a reaction. I was
Yeah.
like, "Are you mad?" I was like, "You're a fine girl now. What do you want me to do?" And then he just left. Hey God, you didn't see me that day. Like
Sorry.
it kept playing in my head. See, for a very
No,
long
but it's
time.
two ways though. Two ways. Rapist vibes and beauty appreciation.
No, that was not
Because
that.
she-
That's
pure
crossing
boundary.
boundaries.
What the
You
hell?
don't have to
Crossing
touch
boundaries.
me.
Open her legs.
Even as a guy, I don't want you
That's
to touch
wrong.
me.
You don't have to
for
touch
you're a
me for you
stranger.
to-
Okay, let me share
Come
very
on.
little experience I had like recently. So public buses for me is a no. I don't like it at all.
No,
I don't like it.
it's a no
So
for me.
when I
Nobody
go
does.
on public buses, I maybe that day the sun did not shine on me properly. Maybe that's why I got on the bus. So 2 days ago, I was on this commercial bus with my friend. So apparently, the seat was not like enough for 2 people to sit on. So he sat in front and I sat behind. And this conductor in our conversation,
Oh yeah, Sheko. Okay.
Come on.
in our conversation, this conductor just crossed his hand over and he was not wearing anything. So the ooze from the armpits was going
Jesus.
straight into my nostril.
Jesus.
But you know you cannot talk. They will use insult. They'll be like, hey, they're feeling, oh God. At that point, I was like,
Actually, that's the
you know that thing, right? So,
Jesus,
Being
take
inside
the
so
wheel.
you'll be like, oh, Jesus, take the wheel right
conductors
now.
are-
Let it go, let it go, let it go. Because at that point, I wish I could just bring out my perfume from my bag and just spray. But because, man, it was oozing. But yeah, so you see public transport. Nah, I think we're not there yet.
And
But the BRT buses, perfect.
because there are no conductors.
Oh, the BRT buses is perfect. You sit comfortably and all of that. But I don't mean the BRT that's looking like Moluwe right now. Not that kind of, yeah,
yeah,
so,
the other one. Discounts for traveling too, yeah?
yeah.
Oh, couldn't finish.
And we've had experiences that we saw on social media that went viral about public buses, about a girl that actually slept off in the bus and the guy was molesting her. It went viral
That's
on
crazy.
Instagram. Now, this guy was actually touching this girl and he had a hard on. And yeah, I think he was trying to like masturbate and someone found out. It was all over Instagram and
think I saw
Instablog.
that.
And,
I heard that,
yeah,
yeah.
so you see, that's something about public buses. So the bad side is like so more pronounced in public buses. So yeah. So,
Public
yeah.
bus now.
For
So
me,
it's a no-no.
It's a crazy experience.
For me, there was a time.
I'd rather trek the Lagos than get on the public bus.
I rarely use public transport because of like my skin color. I have to make sure that I'm using cabs or someone I know is like I'm
Giving you a
tagging along
lift.
with someone because like you know the sun and so on. So I don't know. My own like crazy experience has been like with long distance travel. So like I feel it was like 2 years ago or something. I was coming from Ikom, that's in Cross River,
yeah.
to Enugu. And you know, Ikom is kind of like at the border of like Nigeria. Some of it is there with Cameroon. So you have a lot of soldiers in that area. My organization had like a van, like 2 of them. They would use to like transport us from place to place. At least when we need to go interstate travel, somewhere that's very close to Enugu or something. We got to Cross River that day, and it kind of like it broke down on the way, and we had to finish the journey with like a car that we got. So when we were going back, we had to like get a bus, like some public transport to go back to Enugu. That was like one of the worst decisions we made because we had no idea the driver who was going to take us was a very notorious person on the road. Now, it was just a recipe for disaster. So it was myself and 5 other young men. Up to like, I think 3 of them were foreigners. I think there were 2 from Ghana, 1 from Sierra Leone, and 1 from Cote d'Ivoire. So we had 4 foreigners with us. And as at that time, you know, like even up to now, foreigners who are living here, if soldiers stop you, they can ask for a residence permit, ask for international passport, things like that. So we had made sure we provided all these things for them. So like they were with us and stuff. But you know, that may not stop from some officers from harassing you still. So not only that, the guy was known for carrying people who were smuggling contraband. And then he had a lady who actually had some contrabanded stuff on the bus. And then there was an illegal immigrant from Cameroon on the bus as well. Recipe for disaster. So we sat on the road not knowing what was coming. We spent hours on the road. We were being stopped at like every... You know, the checkpoints, they are crazy. From here to there, checkpoint. Same distance again, another checkpoint. And each of them would be like, hey, who are you? Where are you from? They were even telling me, 2 of them were even so sure that I'm a foreigner or something. And they were like, oh, you're a foreigner. Where are you from? In Nigeria, so and so. So like, we were so stressed on the roads that day. The Cameroonian guy was praying there in French for Père Céleste, Heavenly Father, to save him. I was like, the lady there had her contraband. By the time we got to Enugu, like, we were dead beat. As soon as I just, like, I crashed on my bed and just passed out because, like, I was so tired. Like, ties loose because, like, we were wearing corporate and everything, belt and tie. It was so stressful. And That's like my second worst journey I've ever had, like by road in the
You
country.
said something earlier. You said you don't like entering public buses because of your skin color. I wanted to understand clearer. Is it got white? Do you feel like a white man or what?
No. The thing is like especially like as of late, like recently, I usually don't, and even in the past, like always, even when I have my sunscreen, the heat of the sun and the brightness of the light is so disturbing to me. So I try and avoid it. So whether I'm with sunscreen, when I'm not with sunscreen, I have an extra problem of I would get burnt if I stay for too long under the sun.
You know what I think? I think your time in Europe has spoiled you. I've been on the entire bus stop.
Oh, and look at their skin. It's not good for us, to be honest.
For real?
It's not good for everybody.
It's not good for us. And it's not good for anybody either, because it will make you like all skin tones are beautiful, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, but like people who have a lot of melanin, like you guys, can also get like
you guys.
burnt.
They feel like white man.
No worry. That's not white. I don't understand. Whatever's doing you.
Because if you don't trust her and there is no unity, then why are you getting married to her? Because you want to cause chaos in your marriage.
Why would I want to cause chaos?
You say you will beat the person, you pop the
I
person.
didn't say no. I didn't say I would pop. I think somebody would die that day.
Someone that
I'm not the one doing the
what's the
problem.
death?
I'm not the one doing the problem.
Exactly.
So why people go back to their ex? They are both adults. You think they didn't know? When you hear that people go and sleep with their ex back, they are not adults.
Maybe it's way too juicy.
Let me say something.
Oh, that's the juicy. That's why it was. That's the wedding. Looking at the juicy pussy.